dark storm clouds, an air of malevolent aura, atmosphere so tough, you gotta think, the villain's gotta be tough, right?
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Trust me, I got words for him later.
I like how they use the reanimated scenes in the Buu Saga, not only to give the villains a reason to be aware of the Z-Fighters in a cool way, but also in a way to like showcase Gomah's potential magic. But it was funny that they were literally reacting like, and the fact that it was natural for them to be aware of the Earth Dragon Balls basically made a very good solid introduction and show us why the villains want to do what they want to do and have a reasonable meaning of doing so. Not crazy, because I mean, well, this is DAIMA, not A&T. It's like a nice thing to not have like uncreative yap essentially. But then they reveal that there's like 3 super cool guardians who are like the Power Rangers, but there's like 3 of them, and I loved the Tamagami way more than Goku.
Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet.
They actually seem cool, like, you know, you look at them and think, but then you got this little imp guy.
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Your life is nothing. You serve 0 purpose. You should yourself now and give somebody else a piece of that oxygen.
And then to the next point I have, before we start this whole thing, the whole Gomah wishes the Z-Fighters to be kids. Well, yes, in the counter series, the DAIMA, which is GT, there were many reasons why this was sort of annoying. In most people's eyes, it was like, the initial point of that wish in GT was to nerf Goku so they could actually try an adventure-focused story. But the problem with that is they literally did one terrible, awful arc that I'm not going to talk about. Then the baby arc, which was,
I'm a gorilla killer. Your humanity. Because I'm gonna bust 100 men out of you!
I'll beat you off in 5 seconds.
Nigga, don't put words in my mouth.
Let me put holes in yours instead.
Nigga, what the fuck?
but I won't babble on about GT anymore, so I'll get to my point.
Basically, the point is that in GT, they made Kid Goku for adventure's sake, but then they realized it didn't work, so they made Super Saiyan 4 just to make him like an adult so they could still do the action, but it already kind of messed up the vibes. And the reason why it works well in DAIMA is because DAIMA just had everyone as a kid keep the adventure until the final climax and then do it.
And the means of the wish were granted in a more sensible way, because instead of like what it was like the P-Love gag, they just randomly knew about some second-hand random black moves. At least these guys sort of watched the thing, saw Shenron in the replay, and then actually like, oh, let's go use these, why not?
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
And then when they wanted to be serious, they just wished him back to being an adult. So yeah. So the following episode sort of serves as a meaning to get used to the new bodies that they have now because of the wish, the crew finding out the details of the bad guy, Piccolo is the Demon King. Yeah, not really. The Namekian people are from there. In fact, everyone has spike ears, so at the time when I was watching this, I was like, But we also do find out that the Namekians fled from the Demon Realm. Can I just say, I feel so bad for them, because literally what they've got evicted, spot out their block like 4, 3, 5 times maybe.
Best hands, that sound like you catching his ass whooping first.
First? You must not know what our show known for. Cause I know one's pussy. We jump niggas.
Hi Vegeta, tag in. Kakarot, if I even dare see you running away, I'ma glue your tail with those armor glue and make you a sacrifice for the old brigade over there. Alright, chill, I was joking. I would never ride out on Kakarot, you son of a...
But to sum it up, Never is just this super powerful Namekian guy who oddly chooses to stay in the Demon Realm. Now what had to be was when I was watching the initial airing of the series, probably the Gomah hated it me, but I literally was trying to think who could be the possible villain, because I refused to believe it was this little
worthless bitch ass nigga.
And this whatever I am looking some more menacing form, because I was literally trying to think of any other villain or any other like person who could be a villain, just some crazy form, and then the Z-Fighters would probably have to like use some ultimate technique or ultimate fusion.
Vegeta, no fusions allowed.
The entire group works on repairing Shin's ship to get to the Demon Realm, whilst Goku still gets used to his new body. You know what this is, the first and the books we should do the party.
Who just broke Wilson?
A nigga run!
Now I gotta pull up.
Everybody died.
Yeah, this is Glorio. I mean, I'm just gonna say it out the gate. When I was first watching this, I thought he was just like, I don't know, just a cool character, I guess. But he just kind of seemed like meh. And then even after rewatching it, I actually feel kind of worse because he's not like badly written. Like he has some stuff.
We do not care.
And speaking of the things that I don't like in hindsight, is that when Shin's giving Glorio the details about the Demon Realm affairs, it seems to like drop this. It seems to feel like this strong dialogue of like, oh, Gomah's so scary. He's powerful.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
And in his literal words,
a margin we can't afford to take lightly. A margin we can't afford to take lightly.
And so after a pretty well put reason for Goku and Gundryo, yes, I'm going to mispronounce his name the whole time due to the fact that I don't like him, and with Shin being suspicious of Balamori, tags along to go. And we love seeing some Gandalf hate, bro. And with that we head to the demon room.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating his—
But it's harmless, it's just my power pole.
I just wanted damn Doritos.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
This hard can curse in the chat, bruh. And a cool Goku fighting on some nonchalant type, yeah.
Sorry about my friend Goku. He can get a bit crazy. To the third demon world man.
Very happy to work with Haley.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
A nigga had to take a photo of that egregious frizz because, bro, I can't associate with that. Like,
man, you corny!
Like, I can't handle that, bro. Get on the shit.
You are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it.
Well, look what we have here in the cold. Bessie, come get my shotgun. It's over for me. I'm cooked. Glorio help.
Hey, boys! Let me tell you something.
Moments later.
Good candy. Now I'm about to apply for Home Depot credit. Now I got a $35,000 credit. We got a temporary receipt.
I really am. I truly am. Black Flag. The numbers is nothing, the money is nothing. I really been held my promise. Say Kenny been heavy out west, and I carry the weight, nigga. I'm Luka Doncic. Conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit it. You should like it.
I love the Demon Realm and the introduction to it because it felt like an opening sequence of like a Zelda game. So yeah, they explored the third world for a bit.
Got a drop on this flexin' nigga. He from Tennessee. I had a thought she be with this shit. She told me where he be.
End up looking at some random rundown bar with of course Goku doing Goku stuff.
I want some fries and chicken, a side of biscuit, that ain't enough for me. I want a number 3, straight out that oven, nobody get nothing from me, man. I just want something to eat.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
The fuck you say to me, you little—
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Wow, man. You get over here. This is Sparta. I'm fighting for my life.
Hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
They arrive at a shop, and can I say, when I'm watching this whole thing just felt super serene and like super nice just to feel the vibe. Whole like world exploration, but in modern Dragon Ball feels so evolved, like in a cool way. It's like reminds me when you like watch the start of like Wano, like the few episodes of Wano and One Piece. Visually, seeing all the different places being expanded, not for an extended amount of time where it just feels boring. Yeah, we actually get to see a little bit of the stuff in the background, even if it's just like for a few minutes. It's nice because, you know, it's a new world, you want to see stuff instead of it just being some random backdrop for like a Dragon Ball superhero battle. But the Toei looks so cool in this frame, bro. This is the main villain person that we needed. And so they continue, and we're introduced to the main villain's fourth the Ginyu Force are basically here to showing their cruelty towards the villagers, taking their lifespan for taxes, which is actually crazy. But watch governments actually start doing this. I mean, they basically did it because back in my day in 2015, a Big Mac was like, there was 9 Big Macs for like $2.50. I mean, now they're literally almost triple the price. I mean, they might as well be taking me and my... And we find out that she is the princess of the Kadan Castle. We find out Goku was sent here by Glorio to defeat Gomah. Meaning that the fact that he's strong as hell, he still doesn't believe it. And, you know, he's got to test him a bit.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
So yeah,
Goku gets Kid Kadan's respect, and this new character is probably one of my favorite side characters in the entire show, simply because of his interaction with Vegeta. But Hypus was giving the orders to retrieve Vegeta and the others from the outside world, which gave me a huge relief at first because I was so worried this was going to be like the Goku time, the GT Goku time. But no, this is GT 2.0 and it's everyone's turn. But trust me, everyone gets to shine, especially Vegeta. Which again, was one of my gripes with GT. Yes, I'm like literally comparing this to GT because they do this thing where they introduce the most cool concepts of all time and airball them so much. Like, dude, how do you get one of the best transformations, if not the best, of all time? One of pretty much the best concepts of, like, you know, a corrected Dragon Ball arc, just to fumble it. The reincarnation of the biggest menace in fiction to be a glorified distraction for Goku. And don't get me started.
No, I got this. I'll take it outside and let's box, bros.
I don't think that'd be a good idea. Because I don't think you're as strong as me.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Well, sorry, Gorilla, but I just don't think you stand a chance at all.
Come to the street, bro! I will beat your motherfucker!
You know, we don't gotta do this, you know.
I don't know why I'm so cocky. You're literally the larger side of Kaizenet.
We're still talking like we friends, though. Get to these hands, then, Glorilla.
It's Glorio, you cocomelon monkey. You think I'm that weak, huh?
Yeah, I get that. If you don't know, I live for this ignorant shit.
Ignorant? All I get is that I could kick you 15 dollars away.
Is all you got short jokes? Because I could really take that cocky crown off your head like comic folks.
You think your buns poke me? That's when the lights go green to kill you like Blackbeard. Off screen.
Off screen? More like off target. With these pirated bird punches, you must have got your boxing class from the black market.
Black? The black is all you're gonna see in a second, so quick like flash, you bleed out red, your eyes go white, your soul's gonna be left one red by heaven, because all you see is skull heads. Call my bullet red, the way it ripped through you with no remorse. Call that dead redemption.
Alright, Gonda. You got hurt. I see. I guess one part scrabble isn't enough. So I'll dual wield now. It's really up.
Fuck you say, well I go and do to you.
Careful with that. Electricity's dangerous. Didn't your mother ever tell you that?
No, but like your daddy.
Again, that's sick, but I've got other tricks. TJ, take the flick. I put it on the sticks because Gabon IO will be Rip IO.
know I'm the champion of this race.
Nigga, why you babysitting on the two of this? I'ma show you how to turn it up a notch. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, and you dive in it. Pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. I think I would. So sue me if you want, cause buddy, you're not like us.
Yeah, this fight was hard as hell. They literally only showed us a small fraction of what they're gonna do for Daima, bro. The animation wise, it's super cool that they also give respect to the original 3 Super Saiyan forms. Yes, I know that's all they have in this place.
But anywho,
And so Goku and the fellas are being trapped by the feds again. Free my monkey. And so we witness a rare Shin good moment. Bush camping.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And then we see Shin fighting for some reason. Like, am I watching the right series? Because when has this guy actually done anything remotely useful? So Group B arrives to the Demon World finally, waiting for Vegeta and Piccolo to get here because I was generally scared that it was going to be a Goku exclusive show. So the group get to the Tamagami 3 fight, and from my memory, and even now after rewatching this like multiple times, it's the best fight.
The cinematography, the choreography, the literal animation, it was so good.
It literally looks like a Breath of the Wild loading screen. Hold on, let me get creative. Let me see if I can do this.
Alright everyone, back up. It's showtime. Hey dude, no need to break the sound barrier, man. I just wanted a box.
For real weapon.
Yes, sir. Let's run it.
Let's pop it.
Twist it, dump it, flip it, spin it till you win it.
give me that shit, nigga.
Darn, this guy is literally like John John.
And I gotta go play my dog, nigga. What's up? Okay, nigga, that ain't shit to me, nigga. Shit to me. What's up, nigga? Nigga, swing again. Yeah, shit hurt, don't it? Come on. Let's swing.
Nope. Don't look at me. I told you not to come out here in the first place. Nuh-uh. Now look.
But his entire body is Paul, erect on this droid.
It's got a switch and infrared.
Well, then 10 droid, let's play a game then.
Alright, then let's start with M-Card because you're gonna be spinning like baby part.
1 berry, 2 berries, 3 DS, land 4. Sorry, no home runs day and no race at all. Cause I traced the finish line, so I win and you fall.
And if I don't, then what does that make you?
It makes you a worthy adversary. Respect mutual. Hey, put a hammer. Strong, slow, yo-yo, Bill Hammer. Alright, I guess I gotta take you more seriously.
Well, let's rev it up then.
Standing there.
This is the samurai slice the leg burn.
Really? Corny engine? You know he got canceled, right?
Oh, cause you're one of them, huh? The lame one to keep shaming people for gauzing at cheeks like natural people. Well, let's fight then. I'll show you these guts.
All this talking, let's run it. The first one to move is gay.
Baby, you got something in your nose. Sniffing that K, did you feel the hole? Hope you find peace for yourself. New boyfriend ain't gon' fill the void. Do you even really like this track? Take away the drugs, would you feel the noise?
See, I knew your code was NASAX.exe, so let's take off.
Take my hand to the hole. Blast the rocket.
When could you do keyballs? When did Andrew even get that update?
Love what you want, warrior. It'll be your demise.
Why should I be shaking in my boots when you can't even hit a fly?
Alright, fine.
I'll show you what can pimp a butterfly.
Ain't no way you rhyme fly will fly. A disrespect to Kendrick too. Brady can't let this slide.
Engage C4, right.
You really are a stupid fly because you keep running away from the swap machine.
Swap machine? Is that what you call yourself? Please, I bet not even Alexa or Katana would let you hit.
I don't need AI bills to know that Gigi's fitting this solid grab last night.
Had my dog looking like this. She's looking at Brody with eyes of straight eternity.
Oh, if that's how it is.
Oh, shit, hold up. Power limit exceeded. System failure. Activate what armor? Access denied. Activate GTS.
Activate. I don't know, something please. I'm going to die. Refresh. Restart. Update. Please.
Power re-engaged.
Thank goodness, Siri. You find this to be like a good
Power thread intact. 3, 2.
Are you gonna be kidding?
Okay, we're the victor.
Peter, let's turn its head.
No, please, I wasn't actually a GGDMs.
Oh. Well, it's okay, my dude. Can I have your balls?
You must face one last trial. It's really easy, actually. Just like the video and sub the channel and hit notice.
You good? Did I hit you that hard you turned into a free promo?
And comment below what you thought of our fight.
Okay, we get it.
That concludes Goku vs. T3, and that was like my favorite fight. Amazing. You don't get how much I love this random funny droid. Like, at first I thought he was just me some metal guy, but like he had a little bit of personality too. He was kind of funny. It was like some honorable guy. Like, they him like guardians of integrity and morals. Well, but the thing is, it also just told me that they were more like actually like good guardians instead of like evil ones, which then kind of ruined the whole theory about because when I was watching this the first time, I think I made it that my and most everyone's theory that Never was gonna be the final villain seemed a little more sketchy, because I refused to believe Marx was the final villain. It had to be someone else, someone more intimidating, but that was left to be seen at the time. And when I first saw this, I was happy because I could still keep coping about my final villain theory. Like, it couldn't be Gomah. But because it felt like a lot of this was building up to something greater, like the way they treated Gomah, the lions, like treating him like he's the actual final boss, and with how we've seen the government acts. But when you actually see like the top representatives and even Gomah himself to some extent, it really had to make me think that in the first watch when I was first watching this, we had to be getting something here. And then when I saw those bugs, those stupid bugs, all the theories were emerging where I believed in my head there just had to be something more than just
worthless, bitch-ass nigga.
We get a confirmation that Team B are going to meet with Team A in the Demon Realm. Team A checks in the hotel, gets robbed by Bergamo and Perry.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Be gone with the booty clap.
Team B's whip got stolen because of Vegeta, but I mean, to be fair, look, they literally jumped him, so fair game. And so Hypers loads up COD zombies to pass the time, and look, a new wave to ride too. Look at these goosebumps thinking they can touch my goat, man.
Go! Let's go! Lesser!
Now look, mortals. As you can see, not only is Flash finally upgraded from those lowly CapCut AI voices, but also he's got this massive script. So you see, to bless our divine viewers, we're going to make a strategic change. He's talked about almost every episode at this point, but it was important to get a scope of the explanation of the lore, characters and everything, but for the sake of time and not being blocked by the big cat. Let's skip to the good part. Also, if you want to know why I'm locked working for this miserable baboon, check the iCard up here. And well, like and sub to this nigga's channel to see more content anyways. I'ma go beat that bald nigga in Sparking Zero.
Oh, so you think you're funny dying? Must be that pink hair of yours. Don't worry about the milk, cause what I'm about to do to you will be far worse than the slaughterhouse.
Is that a threat? I don't take threats lightly, especially from filthy primal mortals like you.
So do wish to do combat, Mr. Clean. That's right, put them hands up, Pinky Prince. You've done it now.
Now, this moment, this fight made DB history right here. As a Vegeta fan, maybe almost shed a tear.
Base after base after base after base after base after base after
hold up.
Base after base.
Calling you the opening act is a weak metaphor. It's much more like you're just the appetizer. That's right. A light introduction before I commence with the main course.
He finally scored a dub. Let's get turned up. So we start the scene off, we got Vegeta doing pre-game warm-ups. This is how you know he's going to slaughter. He saw Goku do the same thing to Frieza on Namek, and in fact, they are technically on Namek. Bro, dude, the environmental buffs, bro, that's what we're gonna call it. And that smile had me happy, because I know 70% of the fans were scared that he's gonna hit the...
Wake up, this is the first of the month. Hand over the balls now, droid.
Who the hell do you think I am? I do not drop my balls to kiss me.
Clown, I meant the treasure. This ain't the YouTube channel for that bastard.
No, this. Just giving the old 1-2 combo. Alright, young warrior, my mistake. You're serious about combat.
So let's stop worrying about the future and digital dash to the head.
Alright, my username is Tamakami number 2. I'll add you. Get more damage out of that, because... man. So we start off round 1 with the Vegeta special, but 2D declined the appetizer and went straight for the main course plan. Vegeta leaves it, and look at his expression, that's the most locked in I've seen him. No smile, no non-nonchalant calm face, straight fight or flight. So he winds back, and here's me thinking he's gonna get creative, but no, we're in Street Fighter, as he shoots another Hadouken, but T2 just avoids it. And again, Vegeta, as we said last time, part of IQ is pattern recognition, and you're fighting a magical AI who's already seen the move. And he understands it now with a strong kick, but T2 weaved that, and here goes the spammer, spamming again. We told you, buddy, this is not gonna get you selected for Smash Bros. Ultimate 2. Don't get scared now, you faced the... And so he finally applied what he learned and faded the NPC down, in for a Vanish Flurry attack, straight to the chest, and then uses the key blast and see, he's finally learning. He knew throwing them around, like his previous vert, Lil Uzi tapped into his LeBron powers and slam-dunked that bot.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Then you see the courtside, it's like, oh, I get the basketball fall. Not only did he get the environmental warm-up buff from before, and the lack of thumb pose, he's experiencing as the basketball fans call.
Honey, I see you looking at me. I'm ready to go in. You in, you want me. Cause baby,
10 minutes.
Right there, yes.
T2 comes out this move, but Vegeta is locked in, perfectly parrying.
Person! Yeah, baby, I'm the PPP.
But you see that last move? Nah, T2 was not gonna let that go unpunished, and so he removed the prefix and punished his block strings. Vegeta really did get bashed because all his GPT memory is lost, as he forgot all the previous feedback from using his raw key blast and did it again. And T2 said, "Let me show you a real blast," and launched a friggin' and so Vegeta takes a bath, and he can't even catch a break, because then he gets third party by mutant DJ Octavio. But Vegeta escapes the seafood boil, only to be camped by T2.
Yo, come on, man, I can't have shit in this house!
And he literally cracked me like Soulja Boy and hit Vegeta with a... And that ends round 1. But here comes round 2. Vegeta supposed to strike T2, but the recall sent him on a second home run, but Vegeta resisted the gravitational pull and went super. With DJ Octavio on the hunt for him again, this must be super annoying because he literally had to deal T2 jumping in at the critical situation for Vegeta. He's getting tag teamed by Octo Metroid and B-Droid for no reason. This is just unfair. Getting covered from above and below he's getting jumped.
He ain't been straight open! I have no help!
But that's when Vegeta remembered what Gohan said.
I won't watch this anymore!
T2 thinks it's free eats, but Vegeta remembered his Ki Blast training and used the Ki Blast as a counter. But T2 had that Wild Scent on and dodged it perfectly. But you know, we gotta give Vegeta his props for that. They hit the DBZ, Kakarot, Cell and Gohan clash. Vegeta hits a bean right hook to this titanium cranium and a knee to the G. So Unk never realizes Vegeta's actually cooking and he hears the whistle.
If the government allows Vegeta to get washed, I
power of T2 with anything. Right, happy, but you really wrote that.
I finally have you on the ropes. I can't believe the day the prince finally gets his righteous victory.
I know always smells for T2.
Hey, big dog. It's the Divas though, boy. Yeah, sorry, she busy, bro. We warmed up.
Hey OG, the hell did you do to that dude?
Gave him some of that young gym motivation. I heard that's what make him go crazy. So I thought this would be enough to give that whippersnapper the brawl he wants.
Can't believe she left me to some big ape.
That got nothing to do with me. Watch your mouth with that word mo.
With the power of OG Ancient Voodoo, T2 has powered up immensely, giving Vegeta a run for his money, and thus, round 3 begins. But now he's got a home court advantage.
Under the sea.
Vegeta dodges 2 strikes, charges up that Rasengan, only for it to be blocked by James! Vegeta tried to land a CTE strike, but his titanium cranium got upgraded to carbon cortex, which is unbreakable, which resulted in him falling into the sea, and this is where, in my first watch, I thought it was over. Remember what I talked about, all the buffs, the pre-game warm-up, the pool effect, the no thumbs up, water Vegeta, and he's on Namek, one of his best performing corps. It gave him all the meat he needed to go.
Such a huge gap between us. That's simple.
Your fighting style reeks of arrogance. Ego infects your techniques and makes them pure. You think you're entitled to greatness. Is that supposed to be insulting?
You're an intimate. I say it and you say I'm arrogant. I say damn right. I'm the real thing. That's pride. Pride in the saying I am. The almighty prince of the ultimate warrior.
Oh, when I saw this, bro, this was the sickest thing ever when I first watched this. Like, I wish, and the sad part was, I wish I recorded this, because I was reacting to stuff before. I wish I saw this, but I was at home at the time, so I couldn't, so I had to be like, you know when you're like sitting and you're watching something, you see everyone, you can't, you scream, just sat there, just... So yeah. This was amazing. I like, think about it. It's canon now. I mean, we all knew he could probably do it, but he just didn't do it. But seeing this was amazing. And this was like the turning point for the actual series in general. So yeah, loved it. So we see Vegeta elegantly holding the pose, and T2 had enough with the aura farming. But Vegeta appears like Magic Johnson, and he swings his
body to the side.
Using the Vegito stance, look at the mini aura farm, taking it off guard. Yes, we see the fit. And this had T2 fuming. He grabbed his JBL speaker and started playing that one Bleach OST, thinking he was #1, but...
Psych! That's the wrong number!
Showed the single finger to tell little buddy he was #1. Yes, I am glazing. And the show is too, it's a rare sight. And he does T2 like he did Future Chunks in that one thing that he did. But instead of chipping his sword, he quite literally cracked it in half with his tip. Oh yeah, remember that baller trick you showed from the gingerhead grandson of Kakarot?
Well, I'll show you how to copy, Reaper.
Get your gadgets, show. That splits the sea like Moses. And then he even hits the Vegito combo, still refusing to use his fists at all. And the funny part is, he's like hitting his guard with his legs, and his head is just completely wide open. Like, he's only hitting headshots. Before winding up a kick to shatter the guard, and body shot him away, chasing him with a 1-2 to quickly show off the cut before firing up
the ratchet gun and she died. Final swag in it hoe, picking my hair, picking my fro. Now Jeter my kick in your dough. Your girl with the pose, she touching her toes.
Using his fist to launch him away through the planet. And you fought bravely, but before king, all must bow. Now make the water
This is my last one. Bad Guys! Go!
And so this stupid snake of a guy, Degusu, puts Dende in a quick time event. The cast knowing if they make the wrong move, it's curtains, it's grits, it's over.
What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house. Take your meal. Do what you need to do today.
So he charges up a punch, but they hit the clash instead and get into the classic DBZ clash. But Dude realizes he's losing. He said, "Screw the honorable stuff. I'm fire red my."
My spirit in control.
So Gomah finished making his masterpiece arena and Vegeta found the perfect opportunity to try Snake Gomah, thinking he could use the same tactic he used on the NPC before, but unfortunately Gomah hits Vegeta with the eyes.
If you really want to test royalty, then up, down, and turned up. And you didn't mean up literally.
So Vegeta fires rapid ki blast to create space. As you can see, it gave him enough room to see that right hook. That's that battle IQ. He was charging, and so he sweeps and dodges up, hits a right hook to the temple. Vegeta then charges up a dual blast to block his sight, and now with the platform damage, it's time to add a little bit more. But unfortunately, Gomah was a defense type. He tanks right through the barrage, pulling his arm back and making it obvious he was gonna swing, which could have given Vegeta time to duck and go for the body. But you know what he chose to do? Block, which was the fatal mistake, as that was for Vegeta. So Vegeta goes on, and see, it looks like he's going to charge up a punch, but it did nothing. Like Gomah's just looking down at him like a fly. Swats him away, and it's like everyone has to jump now. Like that, literally, this whole fight is just everybody jumping each other. And so, of course, the main character Goku goes for the first strike, but got blocked.
Take got shot high, Desert got dropped down, Lake got popped down, Leaky got shot. What the hell? Vegeta's face hot.
Then they hit with a 1, 2, 3 teamwork attack, like we're watching MLB. But unfortunately, friendship is not magic here.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
And pause right here. This is what started my interesting thoughts by the finale. This bag contained the bugs that would have resulted in a fusion, but after reading and hearing the buzz online, I was expecting it to be, I don't know, like, after reading it, I understand it was more like a red herring sort of thing for like season 2, or just a troll, but which if it was for later,
you got me.
But like I remember I was being so mad, I was so mad about the bugs later on, but after rewatching I was like, yeah, they weren't really needed. But again, back to the fight. So you're probably wondering why Gomah can somehow take on Piccolo, Goku, and Vegeta at the same time. This is because the third eye, being a magic and power app, is essentially Dragon Ball's version of...
You trying to get freaky or what?
The more damage and more attacks he takes, the eye brings him back stronger than before. So essentially, it's literally like an infinite Senkai, and only an attack strong enough to completely take out Gomah is what's needed. And look at this camera work. Almost every frame here is PC wallpaper worthy, bro. It's going insane with the angles. You know it's about to be absolute cinema straight on.
What makes dream work? Teamwork.
Flop the head in.
Cake clip. Oh, daddy. Pretty hit it, dude.
Loyal servant to the Brit.
Turn up, my nigga.
Hold your tongue.
Nice one, dude. Well, it's your end today.
It's time to end this game.
Nigga, we are not the Avengers.
But even if you were, this would still be your end game.
Wakanda forever!
Dude, I want a McDonald's spray.
Kakarot, calm your pig back down. I'm dying here.
Vegeta, I'm feeling.
I give up on you, clown. So it looks like it's over with everyone down and Goku binded. Seems Gomah has finally won.
Huh? What's that I hear?
I remember you was conflicted.
No, I'm sort of trapped.
Misusing your influence.
What does that even mean? Is that something I can eat?
No! No! No!
All right.
I'm not too late to set my demons straight.
That's it. You got nobody.
Done it. He's just too strong.
You had all of your teeth.
I think I should fix that. Yeah, that butt is mine.
Oh, fuck, Jesus,
Don't
somebody
fucking
get
run
him
from
off
me.
me.
I'm a warrior.
I need fucking help.
Get them draws off.
Yo, this was the coolest thing ever. Super Saiyan 4 is canon. It broke it broke a Crunchyroll service and everything. Like this is what people were sleeping on until like ages. It's like the people who were sleeping on Daima. This episode was the one thing everyone that woke up to and just I can't even speak, bro. Just here's I'm just put my thing here. And now it's time to see bro cook.
Whoa, I'm a giant gorilla.
Dude, that's it. Show the way, nephew. Now beat that baddie boy up.
Oh, you think you can fight little one? I may be, but it's too much tail for you to take.
What the?
What's wrong? I get the more touch down like a vulture.
You're a vulture. Those terrible elbows.
Like you're an awful villain.
Be gone, fuck!
What's good, my ninjins? Black here again, so for the sake of time, and also since we covered the Prince of Happy Meal's better fight, we gonna skip to the last fight. But heads up, the format is experimental to say the least, but you know, being a good mortal is all about evolution and experimenting type shit. So we gonna run this. Ha ha! I love having my real fucking voice again.
Ladies and gentlemen, mutants and medicines, welcome back to the most electrifying underground fight street, this side of the multiverse Joker Circuit. I'm your host, the king, the legend, the beautifully mustached. And joining me tonight is the one, the only, Denji.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts.
Oh, right. Yeah, the job. My name's Denji. I'm here to commentate cause I'm homeless. Aww. And they said there'd be snacks.
Riveting insight, as always. But folks, stay tuned, because what we're about to witness could melt your eyebrows off.
Ayo, if someone actually gets melted, can I keep the body? Just saying. Chainsaw Man's gotta eat. No!
So let's look at our fighters here. Goku's circling around, making sure to size up Gomah first. Know his range, and we'll Gay.com on top. Let's go to the fighters.
Finally, I've been waiting to crush you. Well, you are the impatient little guy. I'm gonna rook you up real good.
Doesn't matter. If you can legally drink again by yourself, you're nothing compared to me.
Time in with me. He'll only get over more here. I'm gonna end it in one punch, man.
Hey, if you're gonna call me out on a stream, at least invite me. I could have gotten so many clips.
Master, it appears you're mistaken. That isn't Flash. That's Goku.
That doesn't matter, Genos. If we're gonna be the #1 streamers, we can't miss out on this.
Alright, I'll do my research. Maybe 21 will have some ideas, but just calm down and watch the fight. I have this weird feeling we're taking up someone's time.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
And so it looks like the fighters are ready now, and ... Oh wait, hold on, Eggman, look.
This could be one for the ages, folks. He's already starting in Super Saiyan 5, whizzing up, unlike Vegeta.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
This is a Super Saiyan.
Whatever.
Yo, that switch was clean.
This is a Super Duper Saiyan.
Same.
Now, everyone,
this
is
to go.
He's doing it. He's recreating the scene. This is peak anime history look at that glare.
And them gold blocks, though.
Bro, you good?
It's just so shiny.
And this is to go even further beyond.
More and more handfuls. Seriously, Blonde, it's getting old.
I'm glad I beat you, but how much can you take?
No way. He's doing it. He's going Super Saiyan 4.
Moly moly, shake my butt and call me too, cause this Dennis the Menace is cooked.
Good God, the lungs on this man. That can't be helped.
Yo, the animation is going crazy, and the crowd's losing
On the way I climb mountains at my peak. The summit is the accumulation of effort and hard work done when weak. But the essence of courage isn't born of bravery, but of overcoming the weaks. Meek Mills, the amount of nightmares and doubts I had, but dreams are born from the core. This is my power. Super Saiyan 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adult Super Saiyan 4 has entered the arena. It's finally time to settle this.
Gomah ain't flinching, but you can tell he knows this ain't just some warm-up spar. And he rushes him instantly with a mean right hook. The animation was so crisp I thought it was the Dragon Fist.
But Gomah is a durable tank. He activates his eyes, puts Goku on the back foot, and they clash. Goku goes for a punch, but Gomah counters and pushes back.
Gomah fails defense here. You can tell his whole demeanor is flipped.
Before, against Vegeta, he was on the offensive, but now he's shook from the dragon. Fist from Goku, and doesn't want to eat another blow, but if he keeps blocking, he's going to give Goku more chances to open up his guard. Gomah chase downs his usual technique to try to create spacing.
Oh, like Smash Brothers, right? Egghead.
Haymaker Goku back into the sledgehammer.
And perfectly done with Gomah back on ground. He'll be forced into more close situations, and Goku using the terrain to get out of sight.
Denji, my boy, don't you see? He's clearly using his experience with Giant Vegeta and Piccolo. Oh, not quite a critical hit, as the eye is absorbing the damage again.
Strike me down if I'm lying? That motherfucker's cheating! Take my word!
What the?
He's got truth-seeking orbs from Naruto.
He's changed up the speed. Things aren't looking good for our hero.
But he's cleared and raced right back to Gomah. And he got hit with the Cell Saga Vegeta blow to the spine.
But Goku recovered, and now is starting to be more patient with his attacks.
Let me get you real nice and close.
You're pretty good for a heavy character.
For the last time, my name is Gomah.
And a strong first clash.
Goku charges up ki blasts noticeably from the first time. I think he's figured out that Gomah has been controlling his spacing for most of this fight.
Despite Goku's good evasion, he'll need to keep Gomah from messing his rhythm up if he wants to land another blow.
Excellently using the smoke to appear on Gomah's left temple.
But Gomah blocked. They're really boxing out here.
But Goku noticed the open body and used Vegeta's earlier rush attack to land a clean driver. That's what's so important about reviewing battles and watching your partner, as it'll give all the clues you need. And Goku has gotten a ton of them.
Is this really what you call boxing?
Well, what works, monkey.
Well, I'm going to give you the one.
Then checkers it do.
Give me that shit, nigga!
And here's the stone. The water. More water.
And here's to finish it off with some rinse and repeat.
Why won't you die?
Because I'm the Saiyan who came all the way from Earth for the purpose of beating your ass.
Finish him. Sky clashes thunder. This war delivers the crimes. I am the primal storm of judgment. For every Majin Buu, I bring destruction.
Truly magnificent. I think this battle is about to come to a rousing finale.
What I know,
after actually giving the time to rewatch this whole show. No, not only now that I realize that the bugs were long lost ages ago, as much as the clusterfunk that was wherever Super Saiyan 4 fits in the timeline, in the end, Daima did its job. It had some laughs, another chance to actually watch the Dragon Ball episodes live. In some cases, Daima may or may not be as good as Super, however you felt about it, but I think we can all agree it was special in some cases. I mean, it was the last project of Toriyama. Well, it was awesome, and thanks for it. But also, I wanted to thank you guys for 100. Oh, well, like 112 now. Yeah, sorry, I've been gone for a bit because I was working on some stuff.
Nah, don't let this nigga Flash lie to y'all. He was getting curved by some bitches, has a weak-ass immune system, and got hit with the flu virus for weeks. And most of all, this employed upstanding citizen was studying like a nerd-ass for his exam. Study the books. Nah, study some fine shits. I got you guys. You know, the big Zamas always keeps it real for the blacklist. Can't let this nigga get off so easily. But I'ma see y'all soon. Like, subscribe, and share. We want to hit the 1,000 mortal plan this year, and I'll make sure Flash stops being a deadbeat.